I've been doing this for 40 years, starting in Hillingdon and Uxbridge and Aldershot. But about 15 years ago, I was running an information stand at Olympia, and Steve Jagger and his wife Carol came up to me and said, "We haven't even got a slope yet, but we've got the plans on the table downstairs, come and have a look." And I went down with my wife and saw the plans, and which they popped the question, "How do you feel about providing the disabled skiing at our slope once it's built?" And we came down and did a reconnoitre, told them what they needed to meet the needs of the disabled, agreed a price for prime time, a Saturday, all the way through the year, once a month. And all these years later, we still haven't paid. They won't take the money. And they're very, very supportive. They'll roll their sleeves up when we have a barbecue and things like that. The problem of late is that we've got numbers of disabled growing and growing, and we're having anything up to 14, 15 people, and that's still growing. And yet, tonight, for example, we've only got 8 qualified guides and then 3 or 4 skiing helpers to service all those people. And we're having to use the parents and guardians who are non-skiers to fulfil the non-skiing roles. It's not an easy thing, and in America it's called adaptive skiing, and that's what you have to do. You have to adapt. You don't adapt the person. You adapt the equipment. So we have a lad that's come down here whose toes are inward that much, and so his skis would be like that. So the bindings have had to be mounted on the skis so that the skis face forward, but his feet are still in his normal, comfortable position. Another lad who is barely ambulance, spends most of his time in a wheelchair. We've made a get-you-upper chair just to get him up the slope, and then he stands in what I can only describe as a Zimmer frame on skis, and that enables him to ski down. But it takes 3 skiers to get him down. But I always say I get paid in smiles. We're all volunteers, nobody gets paid, there's no wage, and everything that we do at cost only. But it's very, very rewarding, and the boost to their morale, the tears you see in the parents' faces, gives you all the reward you want. It's very nice to have 40 years recognised as such, but I was more pleased and more happy with the fact that it was promoting disabled skiing and promoting particularly what we do here at Knockhatch. But our numbers of disabled are growing, and our number of helpers is not growing to meet that need. So I'm desperate for more people, and they can come along and work side by side with a qualified guide, and if they like what they do and continue, then they can take the training that I talked about before and qualify. And as a qualified guide, they can come out and help on holidays as well.